What's going on? Matt Savoca here from Awesemo.com, bringing you the top 3 plays on Yahoo for the Super Bowl this Sunday, Super Bowl 56, coming at you from SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles at 6:30 Eastern. And it is the Los Angeles Rams, technically the away team, versus the Cincinnati Bengals, the 2-4 seeds. And Yahoo has all the great offerings you would expect from them for the big game this Sunday. And as you would expect on a single game slate, the quarterbacks are players that you can play anytime you want. So I'm actually not going to mention any quarterbacks in my top 3 plays here. I'm just going to mention some skill players. And of course, you mix in those quarterbacks, they always end up in those optimal lineups, almost always. And I should mention, we have partnered with Yahoo Fantasy this NFL season to bring you some great offers. Check out our exclusive limited time offer, which gets you 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum. To qualify, you need to be new to Yahoo, sign up for an account via the link below, deposit and play. That's it. Yahoo will send us your name after you play in your first paid contest, and we will reach out via email with your coupon. If you would like to speed up the process of getting access, email support@awesemo.com, and we will get you set up. You can also claim a free $10 of site credit by clicking the link in the video description below, which can be used to enter any Yahoo contest, including the $1 million baller for the Super Bowl. We have also a free roll running for the big game on Yahoo, with first place getting $1,000 and a year of Awesemo Plus Platinum. You can find the link to that contest in the video description below. Make sure to use our DFS tools and projections designed specifically for Yahoo to give yourself the best shot at winning big. Okay, let's get into my 3 plays, my top 3 plays on Yahoo for Super Bowl Sunday. At number 3, Joe Mixon, running back for the Cincinnati Bengals. And he's $31 in salary in this contest. That's pretty good. And he doesn't have an easy matchup by any means. The Rams defense was number 1 in PFF team defensive grades during the regular season. And while designed to stop the pass, the defenses, they ended up ranked better in yards allowed per carry than they ended up in yards allowed per pass attempt. They were top 10 in both. They were actually top 5 in yards allowed per rush. But Mixon really is the only true workhorse in this game here. He could easily see 20 total opportunities. And with great opportunity often comes the possibility of great production. Mixon has a median projection just south of 14 fantasy points, which is solid in its own right. But in over a fifth of our simulations, Mixon is overcoming the bad matchup and scoring 25 plus fantasy points. He'll see more touches than his teammates in the receiving game and has a lower salary than both teams' top wideouts. That makes him a solid value compared to salary-based expectations simply based on touches. In our latest run of simulations, Mixon's in the optimal Yahoo lineup nearly 40% of the time. My second player on Yahoo, Jamar Chase, wide receiver for the Cincinnati Bengals. The NFL's Rookie of the Year is looking to top off a season to remember with the Lombardi Trophy, and a big game from Chase would go a long way towards securing this upset victory. Chase was relatively quiet in the AFC Championship game, catching just 6 of 9 passes for 54 yards. But the damage he did in the wild card and divisional round is indicative of the insane upside Chase has in this contest. In those 2 games, he caught 14 of 18 passes for a total of 225 yards, averaging over 16 yards per reception. And that's down from his ridiculous 18 yards per reception in the regular season. This dude is a big play waiting to happen. And while he'll certainly see plenty of all-pro Jalen Ramsey on the other side there, Chase is still managing to top 25 Yahoo fantasy points in a cool 34% of our simulations. Sure, there's plenty of volatility baked into this projection. In another third of our simulations, Chase scores less than 10 fantasy points, but the upside for Chase is tantalizing enough for DFS players that we should be chasing it when trying to take down tournaments this week. Chase is the optimal superstar in over 9% of our simulations and appears in the optimal lineup over 46% of the time. And my number 1 play on Yahoo, it's Cooper Kupp. Yes, play the quarterbacks. Play the quarterbacks whenever their salary fits. But Cooper Kupp is the best player in this game. Surprise, surprise, the newly crowned Offensive Player of the Year in the NFL and the only skill position player to earn a single MVP vote is my top play, regardless of platform, really, this Sunday. Sure, there's a possibility that Cooper Kupp underwhelms his really, really high $41 salary. Sure, there's a chance. But the Bengals, like every other defense the Rams have faced this season, will do everything in their power to stop Kupp from dominating, and yet all we've seen is Kupp do exactly that. Dominate opposing defenses. Kupp has upped his yards per reception by nearly 2 yards during the playoffs compared to his regular season average, and has maintained a ridiculous target share despite Los Angeles on offense going to great lengths to feature players like Odell Beckham, especially in the red zone. Kupp has seen 25 targets over his last 2 games, catching 20 of them for a crazy 325 yards and 3 touchdowns. The do-it-all receiver has arguably his best matchup from a stats perspective, at least on paper, he's had all season, or all postseason, I should say. The Bengals, while certainly improved during the playoffs, they ranked in the bottom third in the league in schedule-adjusted fantasy points allowed to opposing offenses. And as a result, Kupp's floor and ceiling projections are just insanely high here. He scores under 10 fantasy points in just 13% of our latest simulations. And in over 47% of our sims, he scores 25 or more. That's quarterback level projections there. He's the optimal superstar a fifth of the time when we build out lineups this week, and appears in the optimal lineup more than any player, including the quarterbacks. Cooper Kupp is my number 1 play on Yahoo this Sunday. And that is going to do it for my top plays on Yahoo for Super Bowl 56. Just to round it up again, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp. Doesn't mean the quarterbacks are bad plays. It just means you already knew that. Thanks again to Yahoo Fantasy for partnering with us all season long. Make sure to check out all the great offers we have going on. A free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum, free site credit, and we will help you out faster if you email support@awesemo.com after getting set up over at Yahoo. We will have all the coverage for the Super Bowl leading right up to kickoff on Sunday. Until then, I'm Matt Savoca. We'll see you guys next time.